Pretty amazing grace is what you showed me. Pretty amazing grace is who you are. I was an empty vessel, you filled me up inside, and with amazing grace restored my pride. Pretty amazing grace is how you saved me, and with amazing grace reclaim my heart. Love in the midst of chaos, calm in the heat of war, showed with amazing grace what love was for. You forgave my insensitivity and my attempt to then mislead you. You stood beside a wretch like me, and pretty amazing grace was all I needed. Look in a mirror, I see your reflection. Open a book, you live on every page. I fall and you dare to lift me. You share every road I climb, and with your amazing grace you ease my mind. In your amazing grace I had a vision. From that amazing place I came to be. Into the night I wandered, wandering aimlessly, found your amazing grace to comfort me. You overcame my loss of hope and faith, gave me a truth I could believe in. You led me to a higher place, showed your amazing grace when grace was what I needed. Pretty amazing, pretty amazing, pretty amazing, pretty amazing. You overcame my loss of hope and faith, gave me a truth I could believe in. You led me to that higher place, showed me that love and truth and hope and grace were all I needed. West, south to find true north. I've ground it out, I stay the course. I've crawled upon my knees. I found within the darkest night a light that I can see, shining down and guiding me. We all walk the rugged road, and it takes more than grit alone. We all need a little help to pave the way. Call it luck, call it faith, or something far beyond our strength. We all travel on gravel and grace. To just stop asking why. I stumble when I think I've lied. Who knows where that uphill climb is gonna lead me? me too. This might be just another day. I've got stones in my shoes for the day that mountains move. We all walk a rugged road, and it takes more than grit alone. We all need a little help to pave the way. Call it luck, call it fate, or something far beyond our strength. We all travel on gravel and grace, and I will keep on going, hoping, trusting, knowing. We all walk a rugged road, and it takes more than grit alone. We all need a little help to pave the way. Call it luck, call it fate, or something far beyond our strength. We all travel on gravel and grace. We all travel on gravel and grace. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled through my closet for my clothes and for my cleanest dirty shirt. Then I washed my face and combed my hair, stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. I smoked my mind the night before with cigarettes and songs I'd been picking. But I lit my first and watched a small kid playing with a can that he was kicking. Then I walked across the street and caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. And Lord, it took me back to something that I'd lost somehow, somewhere along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, 'cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalk and Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl that he was swinging. And I stopped beside a Sunday school and listened to the songs that they were singing. Then I headed down the street, and somewhere far away a lonely bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyon like the disappearing dreams of yesterday. Sunday morning sidewalk. I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, 'cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalk and Sunday morning coming down. Every day I thank heaven for the gifts I've been given. Every day I try living like a loving man should, standing up for the right side, trying to look on the bright side. Each day I want to say I tried do somebody some good. And at the end of day, when I kneel and pray, I thank heaven for the food that I get to eat. Thank heaven for the friends I get to meet. Thank heaven for all God's creatures, like the preachers always teaching me to. I thank heaven for the moon and the morning sun. Thank heaven for the good in everyone. And before I'm through, I thank heaven for you. Every day is a blessing. Hope you don't mind me confessing, loving you is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I thought if you were beside me, your love would comfort and guide me. Something told me that I'd be happy as a man could be. Now every single night, I thank God I was right. I thank heaven for the food that I get to eat. Thank heaven for the friends I get to meet. Thank heaven for the mommies and the daddies making little ones' wishes come true. I thank heaven for the plants and the mountain streams. I thank heaven for the chance to chase my dreams. And before I'm through, I thank heaven for you. I thank heaven for the hope that'll keep me strong, helping me to cope when things go wrong. And before I'm through, I thank heaven. I thank heaven. I thank heaven for you. I thank heaven for you. In my daughter's eyes, I am a hero. I am strong and wise, and I know no fear. But the truth is plain to see. She was sent to rescue me. I see who I want to be in my daughter's eyes. In my daughter's eyes, everyone is equal. Darkness turns to light, and the world is at peace. This miracle God gave to me gives me strength when I am weak. I find reason to believe in my daughter's eyes. And when she wraps her hand around my finger, oh, it puts a smile in my heart. Everything becomes a little clearer when I realize what life's about. It's hanging on when your heart has had enough. It's giving more when you feel like giving up. I see the light in my daughter's eyes. In my daughter's eyes, I can see the future, a reflection of who I am and what will be. Though she'll grow and someday leave, maybe raise a family. When I'm gone, I hope you see how happy she made me. For I'll be there in my daughter's eyes. Mama raised her roses in the backyard by the fence that blossomed just outside the old screen door. I can see her kneeling with a rose bush in her hand. She'd plant one every time the child was born. And she'd say, "This one's for Tommy, it's the tallest of them all. Pretty pink one's for your sister Sue. And that one near the window, well, I know it's kinda small. It's growing fast, and I named it for you." And when she won blue ribbons at the Wilson County Fair and asked her, "What's your secret?" she'd tell everybody there. It takes a kind word sometimes, tenderness and sunshine, love and care and fertile ground to grow in. Then she'd pull us closer, smiling as she told us, "Remember that you're one of Mama's roses." I took a job in Tulsa, Susie moved to San Antone, and Tommy never left our little town. Then last Sunday morning, out behind the Baptist church, we sang in the garden as we gathered around. Then Susie laid 3 roses from the backyard by the grave and spoke these words of wisdom as the congregation prayed. It takes a kind word sometimes, tenderness and sunshine, love and care and fertile ground to grow in. Then we huddled closer, recalling how she told us, Just a kind word sometimes, tenderness and sunshine, love and care and fertile ground to grow in. After all these years, what I remember most is the pride of being one of Mama's roses. Yes, I'm one of Mama's roses. It's a fight some days just to keep from going under. Waters rise and try to pull me down. Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna make it to find my way onto higher ground. When my race is run and my battles are behind me, I will rise above it all, my troubles all undone. I will join the ones who've gone before me, free at last when my race is run. Share of trials and temptations. There've been times I felt like giving up. Even after I stumbled in my weakness, I found Jesus and the power of His love. When my race is run and my battles are behind me, I will rise above it all, my troubles all undone. I will join the ones who've gone before me, free at last when my race is run. When my race is run and my battles are behind me, I will rise above it all in the victory Jesus won. I will join the ones who've gone before me, free at last when my race is run. Yes, I'll be free when my race is run. It's time for a change. I'm tired of that same old saying, the same old words, the same old lines, the same old tricks and the same old rhymes. Days, precious days, roll in and out like waves. I got boards to bend, I got planks to nail, I got charts to make, I got seas to sail. I'm gonna build me a boat with these two hands. She'll be a fair curve from a noble plan. Let the chips fall where they will, 'cause I've got boats to build. Sails are just like wings, the wind can make 'em sing. Songs of life, songs of hope, songs to keep your dreams afloat. I'm gonna build me a boat with the stars to guide my way, sail into the light of day. I'm gonna build me a boat with these two hands. She'll be a fair curve from a noble plan. Let the chips fall where they will, 'cause I'm gonna build me a boat with these two hands. She'll be a fair curve from a noble plan. Let the ships fall where they will, 'cause I've got boats to build. I've got boats to build. I've got boats to build. I am a Connemara man. I was born to be free. I love the beauty of the land and the magic of the sea. I heard the stories of great men who sailed the seven seas, and I learned the lore of an ancient folk and their love for the Nazarene. One night as we had stretched our nets and the storm it had increased, and a driving mist that was so thick your hand you could not see, the gates of hell had sucked us in and we were doomed at sea. In the darkest hour before the dawn, I called on the Nazarene. Come listen, all good-hearted men, wherever you may be. Our Lord is just as good today as he was in Galilee. Come lend a hand and help him out to feed his lambs and sheep. You'll have everlasting happiness in the home of the Nazarene. There came a day, it blew a gale, no boat could go to sea. I sat me down and a train of thought came rushing back to me. My brave old mates with whom I sailed and harvest in the deep had sailed away to the great beyond and were now at the Nazarene. Come listen, all good-hearted men, wherever you may be. Our Lord is just as good today as he was in Galilee. Come lend a hand and help him out to feed his lambs and sheep. You'll have everlasting happiness in the home of the Nazarene. Now all has changed and the past was pain, but I reared my family. My loving wife and our little child are now sleeping their last long sleep on my native shore where the wild waves roar as I scan the glistening sea. And I hauled my boat upon the shore and I follow the Nazarene. Come listen, all good-hearted men, wherever you may be. Our Lord is just as good today as he was in Galilee. Come lend a hand and help him out to feed his lambs and sheep. You'll have everlasting happiness in the home of the Nazarene. You'll have everlasting happiness in the home of the Nazarene. Every single morning, I wake up one day closer to where I'm meant to be. It doesn't really matter if it takes a lifetime to find out what is right for me, 'cause I take life as a journey. It might toss and turn me, free as a feather, floating through the air, like the wind that's blowing. Don't know where I'm going, but I know when I get there. I wanna see the sunrise, I wanna feel that sunshine warm upon my skin. I'm living in the moment. No, I won't look too far ahead or be looking back, things that might have been, 'cause I take life as a journey. It might toss and turn me, free as a feather, floating through the air, like the wind that's blowing. Don't know where I'm going, but I know when I get there. Every dream has its day, every path finds its way, all in good time. Take life as a journey. It might toss and turn me, free as a feather, floating through the air, like the wind that's blowing. Don't know where I'm going, but I know when I get there. Take life as a journey. It might toss and turn me, free as a feather, floating through the air, like the wind that's blowing. Don't know where I'm going, but I know when I get there. Oh, I'm gonna get there. Do you turn a cold shoulder to the man on the corner every time you roll up to the light? Are you a slave to the dollar and the name on your collar, or the kind of car that you drive? When you reach these hallowed gates, it won't matter what job you had, and I won't care how much you made. No, I'm only gonna ask, did you make somebody laugh? Did you love somebody well? Lend someone a helping heart when they couldn't help themselves? And will somebody remember you when you're no longer in the world? Will they be glad you were? Do you take your wife dancing, or just take her for for granted and wonder why she turns away. When was the last time that you put a big smile on your little boy's face, or volunteer to give someone a better chance in life? Tell me, when your days on earth are done, what will you leave behind? Did you make somebody laugh? Did you love somebody well? Lend someone a helping heart when they couldn't help themselves? And when somebody remember you when you're no longer in the world, will they be glad you were? Did you make somebody laugh? Did you love somebody well? Lend someone a helping heart when they couldn't help themselves? And will somebody remember you when you're no longer in the world? And will they be glad? Yes, will